eerie, rustling leaves and a faint, distant whisper. Welcome, brave traveler, to Season 6 of our journey into the unknown, the Forest of the Forgotten. Remember our warning: the deeper you go, the louder the whispers become. Tonight, we tread carefully as we tell the tale of the Lantern Man. Our story begins deep within this very forest, a place where compasses spin wildly and the trees seem to watch your every move. It's a place known for its unsettling legends, but none are as chilling as the one we're about to share. Local lore speaks of a strange phenomenon, a single glowing lantern that materializes out of the oppressive darkness. They say it only appears for a specific reason, a grim omen that someone's time on this earth is about to expire. It's not a guide, but a herald of the end. Imagine being lost, cold, and desperate, and seeing a warm light. Would you see it as salvation? Or would you know the truth? That it had come for you? Let's introduce Marcos, a hiker who found himself woefully lost as dusk bled into the pitch black of a forest night. He had been wandering for hours, his hope dwindling with the fading light. His phone was dead, his supplies were low, and a biting wind cut through his thin jacket. Panic was setting in, a cold dread that had nothing to do with the temperature. Just as he was about to surrender to despair, he saw it. Through the dense curtain of ancient trees, a soft, warm glow flickered. A lantern. Relief washed over him in a powerful wave. The rescue team. He thought they had finally found him. With renewed energy, he crashed through the undergrowth, his eyes fixed on the bobbing light. "Hello? Over here!" he shouted, his voice hoarse. The lantern seemed to respond, moving steadily away, as if leading him toward a path. It was his beacon, his guiding star in a sea of suffocating black. He didn't question it. He didn't think about the local legends he'd dismissed as campfire stories. He just followed, stumbling over roots and rocks, desperate to reach the source of the light and the safety it promised. The light led him on a winding, confusing chase. It always stayed just out of reach, a phantom flame dancing through the woods. It guided him up a steep, rocky incline, the air growing thinner, the wind howling with a new ferocity. Finally, he reached a clearing. The lantern hovered for a moment at the very edge, then blinked out, plunging him back into total darkness. As his eyes adjusted, a sliver of moonlight broke through the clouds, revealing his location. He was standing on the precipice of a sheer cliff, a drop of hundreds of feet into a rocky abyss below. He took a panicked step back, his heart hammering against his ribs. He looked down at the soft earth at his feet. There was only one set of footprints leading to the cliff's edge, his own. There was no sign of the person who had carried the lantern. It was as if they had simply floated there. The realization hit him like a physical blow. He wasn't being rescued. He was being led. The next day, a search party discovered Marcos's abandoned gear, but he was nowhere to be found. They searched for days, but the forest kept its secrets. It was as if he had vanished from the face of the earth. But the story doesn't end there. The very next night, another group of hikers, cautiously making their way along a lower trail, saw it. A single glowing lantern moving silently through the trees near the cliff's edge. As they watched, mesmerized and terrified, the figure holding the light turned. Through their binoculars, they could just make out the pale, gaunt face illuminated by the eerie glow. It was Marcos. He had become the new Lantern Man, doomed to wander the forest, forever luring the lost to their final destination. Want to uncover the full, terrifying story behind the Lantern Man? We've delved even deeper into the mystery. Watch the full video linked right here on your screen to learn more about the dark history of the Forest of the Forgotten. Thank you so much for joining us on this chilling journey. Stay tuned for more horror stories from the deepest, darkest corners of the world. And if you enjoyed being scared, don't forget to follow our channel and subscribe so you never miss an episode. Stay safe out there.